Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name's Walter O'Neill, and in today's video is another chat. Basically, I've been asked a few questions on YouTube, so I've done a couple of videos to try and answer for not just these people, for others as well. And in today's chat, it's going to be, what should you buy? Now, a gentleman wrote to me on YouTube and he said, look, I'm starting out. He said, and I don't know what to do. Do I specialize? Do I just buy anything? Is there an area I should focus on for the best money? You know, it's a really tricky question. The first thing I would say, money is the most important part of the job, because if you can't pay your bills, you can't keep doing it no matter how much you love it. As much as we all like to say it's not about the money, at the end of the day, the bills still have to be paid. The antiques job isn't about the money. I know it's contradicting what I just said, but it's not. It's about the thrill of the hunt and the chase. The money has to come in. Without a doubt, the money has to come in to pay the bills, or you can't keep doing it. You're going to end up with a 9-to-5 job, or you're going to end up like a few of my friends, working jobs and just doing the car boot sales and antique fairs on eBay on weekends. There's nothing wrong with that. Before you think I'm knocking that, that's how they want to do it. So my answer to the question was a very lengthy one. You got lots of different types of dealers. You got dealers who are general dealers. I'm a general dealer. You have people who specialize in areas. Now, let's look at the specialized or the specialist first of all. You have to first of all weigh up where you're going to sell. You got to weigh up where you buy in. Does it justify being a specialist? Let's pick a wide subject. I could just pick 18th century porcelain or 18th century glass or something like that, and you're really limited then on where you can buy. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick Art Nouveau as a simple period to sell rather than a specialist subject like glass or porcelain. Art Nouveau would make it easier for you, as in you could go to car boot sales and pick up Art Nouveau pieces. You could walk around charity shops or antique shops like myself and pick up a little bit of Art Nouveau, and if you specialize in it and your site is all Art Nouveau, then you will demand a higher premium for those pieces, because you will attract the people in who are only interested in that period. And because you have such a variety then of that period to offer, you can actually pull a higher price. However, you go to a car boot sale with 1,000 cars. There may be 3 to 5, 10 pieces come out in a week or 2 or 3 weeks that fit the criteria of Art Nouveau. There's also thousands of dealers at these car boot sales every week. What is the odds of you being one of the people to pick up that piece off a member of public cheap? You might get the odd one or two. No question about it, you'll get the odd one or two. But so will other dealers. So already you're going around car boot sales and you might, the success rate is not going to be there. You go to shops. I can tell you now, I've got probably 6 to 10 pieces of genuine, really quality Art Nouveau in the shop. The rest is general, from all over periods, all over the world. So if they come into my shop, what's the odds that I've left enough profit on those 6 pieces for them to buy half of them? So the point I'm trying to make is, you've got to travel more, you've got to work harder if you specialise. So let's say, for argument's sake, now we're still doing the Art Nouveau. They go to car boot sales, the success rate isn't there. They come to the antique shop, they might have 1 piece in the car boot this week. They might come to my shop, they might have another piece. They might go around 10 charity shops, find 1 piece. That's 3 pieces they've got to sell in a week. Now, yes, they'll get a bit more money from, but it's not enough to make a living. You then go to auctions. If you go to a specialist Art Nouveau auction, you compete in again with people who specialise in that field, so you're paying more for it. So for me, and it is only purely my personal preference and my personal way of thinking, I go general. I don't specialise in anything. I have a general knowledge, and when I go to car boot sales, rather than looking for anything in particular, I'm looking at quality that is cheap. Now, I'll go there and I may see an 18th century drinking glass for a fiver, 50p even. I'll buy it. On the next store, I may see an African carved mask. I'll buy it. It doesn't matter what it is. Go to the next store, a brand new Waterford crystal clock or decanter or something. I'll buy it. It hasn't got to be old. It hasn't got to be antique. It has got to be quality. If it's quality and it's the right price, I go to car boot sales, and as you see, I come home with a car full most days. And it is because I don't limit myself on what I'll buy. If I think it's quality, if I think it's got a few pound on their profit, and by a few pound I mean a decent profit, if I'm spending a fiver, I'm putting it up for 20, 30 pound. I'm not spending a tenner to put it up for 15, guys. That doesn't happen. So, when I go to car boot sale, I succeed. If I come into a little antique shop like this, what I tend to do is I look for the mistakes. I look for the big names like Christopher Dresser and things like that. I've got a general knowledge on Archibald Knox, Christopher Dresser, Branham, Bermantoffs, you name it. There's a whole list of names I look for that may be undervalued or underappreciated. I know I bought a pair of beautiful arts and crafts W.S. Benson candlesticks from an antique shop in Malvern. I give them £20, I had 125 for them. So when I go in an antique shop, I'm looking for the mistakes or the rare pieces where they've just sold them as a pair of candlesticks and I know the designer. I go to a charity shop, I'm looking for coins, I'm looking for jewellery, I'm looking for porcelains, I'm looking for glass, I'm looking for books. There's nothing I won't buy. So my success rate goes from that to that. That's the difference. For me, I'm all about the turnover. The thrill is in the hunt. But as I've said, as much as we say it isn't about the money, and antiques isn't, because if you are only in antiques for the money, you'll get no pleasure out of it. I love antiques. There's nothing better than going to an antique fair and picking up a piece of Jensen silver out of a box of costume jewellery or cutlery or whatever, and buying it for a fiver or a tenner, coming home with that excitement of wanting to research it, wanting to know all about that item. It's the thrill, it's everything. Do you know, it's the thrill. The only way I can describe it to you is as close to, let's say somebody goes to the races, they go to Ascot for the day and they chuck £100 on a horse, and that horse is really coming up to the fence, and they got a couple of furlongs to go, and their horse is out in front, and they got a 20 to 1 odds, and if their horse comes in, they got a hell of a score. That's that moment. That's the feeling you get when you pick that piece up and you're there. Oh God, how much is he going to ask me for this now? And you got all the stomach churning and everything, the butterflies, and you're thinking, oh, I hope to God he ain't going to be stupidly priced on this. And then when you finally ask and he says, oh, give me a few quid, and you're trying to contain the excitement so that you can't see the mistake you've made, and you're handing the money over. And then you sat in the car all day, all the way home, wanting to research, or you're walking around the rest of the boot and you can't get that one item out of your head, and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm happy. That's why you're in the job. The money is 100% needed, guys, but you're in the job for that thrill, for that feeling, for that gut feeling. That's why you're in the job. So if you're in the job for the money, you're not going to enjoy it, because believe me, you have weeks where you're very, very poor. You have weeks where you're very, very rich, and you have weeks where you're very, very poor. And even whether you're poor or whether you're rich, you've got to buy. Because if you don't buy it when you see it, you may not see it again. And you're not guaranteed to buy next week. The only way to keep money coming in this job is to keep buying. That is the only way. You have to buy, and sell. Don't hoard it. I got a problem with hoarding. Don't hoard it. Take it from me. Buy it. Sell it. Love it for a little bit. Own it for a little bit. And sell it. And then you can use that money to go and buy something else and get that thrill and that feeling again. Do you know, I bought a watercolour down the car boot sale back 3 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago. And I was filming down in Splot, and I filmed buying the watercolour. And I done the film, the introductory, showing you the film at the car boot sale, and I said, I thought it was worth £200 or £300. I only paid 30 quid for it. And when I got home, the excitement I had to find out it was an original 19th century George Shalder's painting of farm and sheep and everything, and the prices they were pulling. The cheapest one I could find was 2,000 to 3,000. Sotheby's had sold large ones like mine for 8,000 to 10,000 some 10 years ago. And the thrill and the excitement I had from that, well, my horse come in. That's the only way I can put it. So that's where we're at, guys. It has to be your choice. What type of dealer do you want to be? Do you want to specialize in one area? Do you want to be an expert in your field? Or do you want to be a general dealer? Train your eye to look for quality, and then when you get that item, research it so you know exactly what you're selling. And that's the way I work. But it's your choice. Entirely your choice, guys. However you want to do it, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed me having a little chat about what you should buy and what not to buy at car boot sales, or how you should do the antiques. But again, it's entirely up to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a little bell, hit that for notifications. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance. I have my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com. Or you can come see me at the shop. I'm always happy to see people at the shop. It's Antiques Arena, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot, 45 3 Hotel Bravo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. Happy hunting. Go find that thrill.